Okay, right. Unsoku. So I'll play the same way as you. We're going to do 5 sets. We'll do 3 sets at steady pace. One where we stretch a bit in terms of movement, and then another one steady. Okay, and I might slow one of them down a bit too. Okay, so. Lights on, yeah. Okay. Nice shoulder width posture. A little point for today. An instructor in Japan, a friend of mine, a Mori sensei, great guy. In fact, he gave me that hoodie I wear a lot. Anyway, he's the head of, just so you know who he is, he's the head of the referee division for the, well, he used to be the head of the referee division for the Japan Aikido Association. Now he's head of the referee division for the Shotokan Aikido Federation. So he's like really top level. He's a 7th dan, I think. Japanese 7th dan, that's like proper. And anyway, he said lots of little points that he's given me in my Aikido practice, not given me, but done, and that's really good. And one of the things he said is when you're going to do Unsoku, he said, don't just walk up to it and do it. He said, roll your shoulders back, sink, sort of roll them back, then relax them. And so you end up, instead of your shoulders being a bit round like this, like that, he said, roll them back, so your back arches, and then just bring them down. And he said your posture will end up slightly more vertical, and then you start. So he said, you know, when you want to do Unsoku, he said, roll your shoulders back, then relax, and just find your posture is just a bit more upright, and then off you go. Okay, so let's go. What do you mean? Ich, ich, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Ich, ich, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Ich, ich, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Okay. Ich, ich, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Ich, ich, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Ich, ich, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Okay, next one. I want you to concentrate. This is the 3rd one. When you move forward, I want you to concentrate on getting that heels in line thing. Okay, so on the forward set, don't worry about the rest of the sets, just carry on as normal. On the forward set, think about, see, are your heels in line? And also, remember, you lift your heels, not the balls of your feet. So let's try. Wait, wait, wait. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, go, heels in line. Ich, sideways. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Corners. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Good. Now we'll do the long distance one. So now you're going to work yourself. Try and go maybe another 30 centimeters further than you normally do. 12 feet in old money. 12 inches, I mean, in old money. Do it. What do you mean? Ich, ni, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Makes a difference, doesn't it? Okay, one regular set. Good, isn't it? Ich, ni, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, go, ich, touch. Have you noticed that when you've done the 4th one, the extension one, then you go to the 5th one where it's steady? It feels so much easier because you don't have to try and go so far, you just have to move quick. So you can move quicker, don't go so far, which is fine. Because normally in an attack, you don't want to be going miles away, you just want to go further and far enough away to then be able to react. So obviously you're going to be quick, but you don't have to be that far normally in terms of distance. So for the pushing one, where you stretch it, obviously gets your muscles going. And then when you do a shorter one, you can move quicker and finish your posture quicker. Okay, so from here, Hontai no tsukuri. Hontai no tsukuri is the entering practice, okay, where we just come in. I don't know how many of you saw this the other day. I used the this. I'm just going to push the screen down a bit to explain. These are feet. Okay, so these feet are shoulder width apart, right? Okay, these feet are together. Okay, and these feet are like this. Sorry, like this. Okay. So what we're going to do is when I do Hontai no tsukuri shomanate, shomanate is a straightforward strike. I come between the feet. Okay, so I'm sliding up by the right foot. That's the person there. He's opposite me. I put my hand on his chin, and then I throw. And those are no longer there. They're flying through the air. Okay, so what we do in shomanate, we come between the feet, and then we throw. Okay, so we're just going to do the entry bit by the right hand. Imagine you've got someone opposite you. I've got this imaginary person just got feet, but the position is right for me. Okay, so I'm coming forward by the right hand. Hitch, and back. Knee, hand to the chin. Sun, chi, go. Okay. Left hand. Hitch, knee, sun. Bring the back foot up, sheet. And you can see my heels are in line, hopefully. Yeah, my front foot is forward, back foot is 45-degree angle. So this is my posture at the end with my hand out on the chin. Okay. And one more. Go. Okay. Next one. Done the right side, next one. Next one. The person standing opposite you with their feet like this. So they're in, it's called Musubi Dachi, which is informal attention stances in Japanese. This is attention stance. Unsoku Dachi, informal attention stance, feet like that. Okay. So they're now like this. Okay. In reality, they'd be standing like this, standing with their back to me, with their feet like that. Okay. And so I'm coming up to them, to their chin, into their front leg, into their back leg. When we practice it together for just practice purposes, we stand like this. So the feet are like this. I'll just move it slightly over this side. So I'm coming with my right hand towards that foot, i.e. towards that person's face. They're standing there like that. And I'm just practicing. It's only a practice movement. So let's do 5 of those. So I'm coming right foot, right hand, coming up parallel with that object. I'll just move it here so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, sorry. Just outside. There we go. Right. So I'm coming here. Angle. Okay. So I'll leave them there. Move them back a bit. And so slight angle, right hand, right foot. Hitch. Knee. Remember, the right foot moves, not the left. Sun. The left only follows up after the right one moves. Chi. Go. You can actually do this yourself, by the way. If you've got a couple of whatever these are, TV remotes. Okay, so I'm using a TV remote in case you wonder what these are. Okay, so now left side. So I now go the other side of the person standing like this. Okay, and by their side, and I'm coming into their chin, practicing entry. Okay. Hitch. Left side. Knee. Sun. Chi. So I need to do my right foot and just move my left foot. Go. Then the right foot carries up. Let's just do one more. Drop it. Okay. Third one is our favourite, this one here, where we strike down onto the shoulder. And we stand on the same side for this because we're going right arm, and right arm is on this side. So we come right arm, right hand. Sorry, right arm, right foot. And we're landing, in fact, just a bit closer. So I'm pretty close to the foot. And that's landed on the person's body. And in the event, you throw. But here we're just doing the entry. Okay, so we're tipping slightly to our left hip, sinking our left hip in, right hand coming across our bodies. Then it starts going up, and as it gets up high, we move forward. And we bring the foot near the remote, near your partner. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Get a bit of distance. Good. Chi. You know, if you're a tall fella or a tall lady, you can probably get 2 meters here. Go. Other side. I'll just move that across. Give you space. Okay, so. Okay. So now I've gone to the other side. So I'm now, it's on my right side. So I'm using my left arm. So my left hand comes to my right hip. then it starts coming up behind me first, and then as it comes forward, I step forward my left foot and land. Okay, try that again. So now as you feel the torque increasing, you suddenly spring forward by your left foot. Good. So it's like your body winds and unwinds. Each. Neat. So you land, imagine this is landing on the person's, if they're standing here, landing on this shoulder, so it's coming across, the cut is coming across their body. I don't know if you can quite see, I'll just tip that just a bit. Yeah. Yeah. So the cut of the attack comes across their shoulders, and actually what you do in the air, of course, is move forward one more time. We're just doing the entry to the point of contact. Okay, so let's carry on. Itch. Knee. Done. G. Go. Good. Next one is get on ate. I don't know if you remember we were doing this stuff where we drop down and come through here. So here we go, we drop down and come through the person. Okay, but when we do the basic for just entering practice, this is just movement. It's coming through right foot forward, like you do when the arm's coming up. But actually it's right foot forward coming down. So their body is in this space here. So their body is there. You see that? Yeah. So that's their feet, that's their body. I've landed against them here. So when I throw, I travel through them, and my body, my hips throw them basically. Okay, so we're just going to practice the movement. I just want to do that a bit. Okay, right, let's try. So this is called Gedanate, which is low level strike. Okay, so we turn again like we wind in the previous one, but we sink down. So you've got to bend your knees on this one. Okay, now let's try it. Count. Right foot coming forward. Hitch. Knee. Don't move the left foot till you push forward. Tuck. G. This is where I'm trying to sink down. Go. So I'm quite low. I'm still pushing, my front knee is going in that direction. So when I want to throw, all I do is straighten my back leg. That pushes me forward. So I've landed like this. My back leg, yeah, just push. That does the throwing. Okay, other side. So facing slightly diagonally towards the line of that foot. Okay, and then left leg coming forward, pushing with the right leg. That's the movement. So I'm coming in against their thigh. Yeah. So you sink down low. So you imagine if someone, especially if they're tall, you get underneath that and you hoik forward, they'll go flying. Okay, let's try it by the left side. Hitch. Knee. Sun. G. Go. Okay. Last one. So I explained this the other day. I don't know how many of you were here. But these are, I tell you what, we have 5 of them. There's a straight strike, okay? There's this angle strike. There's this one here. There's this one here, which we've just done. The last one is pulling the shoulders down. So I think we've done a bit of stuff like this. So what we have is every partner here, in basic practice, they're standing where those feet are. Okay, so they're facing that way. Okay, so what I do is I face the other way. And I step towards their nearest foot. As I do that, my hands come up. I catch their shoulders and I move across. So they're facing there. So as I come forward, my right foot, right hand, my right hand catches their near shoulder as I step through my left foot. My left hand catches their left shoulder, and I pull them down. As I pull them down, I move out of the way. I'm sort of toreador. I shouldn't say that's very PC, is it? But that's the movement. So I'm behind them at this point. I've gone one. This way. Obviously, you Aikido people, you know about this, but not necessarily real one. So right foot, right hand. This is going to catch their near shoulder as it comes around. This is going to catch their far shoulder. I'm here, so I'm over their shoulders. And then what I do is I slide my left foot back and my right foot follows. And I get out of the way, they fall down there. Okay, so let's try that again. Go 1, 2. Okay, let's do it sideways. Right. So I'm facing this way. They're facing the other way. So right foot, right hand, left foot. Okay, and back. Try again. Okay, count. Inch. It's quite fiddly, so don't worry. Knee. Sun. So right foot and then right hand, then left hand follows through. Cheek, and you move past the person and pull them down. Go. Okay. Now I'll move them the other way. So they've moved here. So they're standing here. Okay, facing that way. I face the other way. Now my left foot comes through. My left hand coming. Then I start spinning around. As I come to here, my hands catch the shoulder. As I spin, you see shoulder, shoulder. Then I just move out of the way and pull them down on my left side. So my left foot starts. So left foot. I'll do it slowly. Left foot, left hand. Right hand coming with it. Circle, circle, circle. Now right leg moves back. And you pull them that way. So you keep your left foot forward at the end. I'll just move these the other way. A little bit more on. Okay, so I'm going left hand, left foot. Right hand coming through. Takes quite a lot of coordination. Okay. Let's try. So left hand, huh? Okay, go. Each. Knee. Tongue. Cheek. You don't have to go as far as I'm going. Just go a couple of feet, fine. Go up. Good. That is 5. Hontai no tsukuri. Quite interesting little practice that. We do it in the dojo quite a lot. So one of the things about Aikido, when we do it, is we're not always doing techniques on people. We're just doing, it's called uchikomi in judo. Uchikomi means repetitions. And the idea being that you repeat, 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 repeat. And finally, you go, oh yeah, I sort of get it. And you can sort of do it. And then, obviously, when you do techniques afterwards, they're quite good because you've been practicing. So don't underestimate the importance of them, not for Aikido, but just for building in movement in your body. So next thing we're going to do today, we did a bit last night. We did some sword to sword. And I think as Boone said to me, I was blowing his mind a little bit. And it is fiddly. It is fun, but in terms of levels, it's black belt stuff. But it's all okay. It doesn't matter what level, you know. We're just going to practice it. We've done this before together, so get yourself a stick. I'm using a pocket, so my feet are together. I draw it up, bring it up here. I draw it forward. So I'm going like this. As it comes out of my left hand, I step forward by my right foot, and I'm like, okay. So I'm here, right foot forward. Okay, so what we're doing today is something we've done before, which is this whole sequence of the sword to sword. We're doing it as one sequence. And I don't know if you remember, but the first one, it doesn't matter if you don't remember, we're going to cut forward to the head. 1. Okay, so the strike comes up and then slide forward. So you right foot forward and you cut and you stop at your own head level. And the idea is you sort of hit someone in the forehead, sort of top of the head with this bit of the sword, not the point, but about 2 inches in. Okay, that's the powerful bit. Okay, so we're going here, bring it up, cut to the head. 1. Okay, second one. Okay, we've done the cut here. Second what we're going to do is we're going to come up and at the last minute, as the person cuts down, we're moving to our right front corner and we're reaching to their head and striking and catching them to a right posture. So if I do it the same direction as you, first one, cut forward. Right. Second one up here, then suddenly right front corner. And you're pushing strongly with your back leg, your weight's right on your front leg, and your body is called, hanmi, which is half-angled posture. Okay, this is a square posture, half-angled posture. I can reach further with the sword. You can see that. So the sword is here. If I turn my hips, I can reach further. Okay, that's what you want to be able to do. So on the second one, you come to here, then you reach out with your right arm. Really trying to stretch towards the person. So your left arm is almost straight, your right arm is almost straight, and your hips are very open. So your left hip is well back from your right hip, but you've got a nice, solid posture. Okay, the next one we're going to do here is we've done 1, then we've done 2. Okay, next one, the attack comes, and we're going to go the other side. So we have to step right across there. We've done this. Yeah, I can see you. You all know what you're doing here. Brilliant. Okay, so is that your shillelagh there? And Chris Gampatsin. the Irishman. Jesus. Let's go. Itch. Oh, your hurling stick. Itch. I'll tell you what I've got today. My latest implement. It's a golf club. Right. Let's try. Itch. Right corner, knee. Now up and left corner, thumb. Okay. Fourth one is where we spear to the throat. So you turn the blade upside down and strike the person's throat with your golf club. Itch. I'll be kicked out of the Aikido club for this. Then maybe kicked out of the golf club. Done. Okay, now you're going to step forward with your right leg, spearing up at the throat. Sheep. Okay. I'll go back to the sword. And I'll only use the club sword, the big one. Okay, so men, striking forward. Yokomen right side. Now above your head, and Yokomen left side. Yokomen means side of the head strike, basically. Next one, I'll just go back a bit. I'm now striking right foot coming forward. I'm striking to the throat, rotating this. That way. Okay, so that's coming up to the throat. Good. Next one. As the person lifts their sword up to attack me, I'm going to cut here. Remember that one there? We could stay on the same posture, slide our right foot out a bit more, and strike this against their body. Okay, so this hits them. They're here on this side, and just strike them down. Okay. Back to the beginning. One forward, one right corner, reaching with your right shoulder, one left corner, step right across the line. Okay. Next one, you're going to turn, so your right hand's going clockwise, left hand's going clockwise as well, yeah. Yeah, stepping in with your right foot. Okay, spearing at the throat. Now you release it a bit, so it comes back towards you, towards your left shoulder, and you drive it forward with right posture and cutting on your left side. Okay, next one, they go to cut your wrist, and this is the one where you, as they come to cut down here, you knock their sword that way, and you move with your left foot back, bring it above your head, and then cut down on their wrist. Okay, good. I'll get a regular block end now for a minute. Work our way through the weaponry. Is the light okay? So, center, one. Right front corner, two. Now step right across with your left foot and go left front corner, three. Reaching out. Okay, nice, good stretching posture. Okay, fourth one is you step forward with your right foot and you spear with under the throat. You turn the blade is down. You turn the blade so it's up. Okay, that comes up to their throat. They then go back, they go to cut your head. This is where you release it a bit and you drive forward at their body. This movement comes from the hand blade. This one here. That's this movement. Okay. Next one, they go to cut your wrist. Okay, so you flick this to the right side, bring it above your head, and cut down onto their wrist, pretty shortly in stance. Okay, what we're going to do now, on the next one, we're going to step back. Okay, so it's stepping back with your right foot, blocking and cutting on the left. Okay. Now from here, they cut down on your knee, and this one is where you just bring it down. Okay, so sword is coming down like this. You just cut down, and that knocks their sword to the side. Let's go back to the beginning. So straight line, right front corner, nice long posture, left front corner. Stepping forward, turning the blade upside down, right foot coming forward, spearing into the throat. They go to men cut, which is a straight head cut down onto you. You slide out to the right and attack their body. Boom. Okay, they go to cut your wrist from this line, so it's coming towards you here. So you move left foot back and right foot back out of the way, knocking their stick at the same time, strike down. Okay, on this one now, you're in right posture forward. You're going to step back with your right foot and block with your left elbow coming up. Here, let's try that movement again. So you've done the cut on the wrist. They come to cut you straight down onto your head. They're opposite me there. He's there. Okay, to block him, I'm going this way. So his blade hits my sword. Okay, spins my sword around me because it knocks it. So it just comes around, and that's when I attack the head. So as I block, then I let it come around and strike. So I'm back into the left posture. Okay, this is when he's jumped back. cuts down on my knee. So this just comes down where my knee was, and I take my knee out of the way. Okay. Now they go to spear here. So I move the blade across with a rolling to the right. Roll, so it's like a parry, as you can see. Okay, then they spear onto this side, and I roll it the other way. And as I do that, take my left leg back. And then the last one, I go back, push at the blade, and then blade as they attack, and I strike the head. Actually, I'm going to leave it there. We haven't quite done the last two, but we are going to do them this afternoon, and I'll do them tomorrow morning as well. Because this is I just love this sequence. Because it sort of moves the whole thing along, rather than we always go back and we do 1, 2, 3, do the technique, go back. So we do it separate. But when we do it as one, hopefully in the end it makes a lot of sense for you, because it is like a little battle. And using harmony, Aikido movement to make it work. Okay, we've got a couple of minutes, brilliant. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do Tegatana dosa, hand blades. Because at the beginning of class today, you may have noticed we didn't do them. So we wouldn't want you to go away without them. And we're going to do it by one hand rather than two hands or with a sword. Okay, so I'll face towards you today. So start with my left hand, sliding forward and cutting to the head. Go, ajime, ich, ni, sun, chi, right hand. Go. Go. Keep nice centre line. Chi, chi. Left hand, ich, ni, nice and centre. Sun, chi, right hand. Go. Go. Chi. Left hand coming around in a circle. Ich, ni, sun, chi, right hand. Go. Go. Chi. Left hand. Nice shape. It's really nice. It's like art. I mean, not the way I do it, but it could be. I've worked on it long enough. So if you had a pencil on the end of your arms, on the end of your fingers, you'd be drawing nice shapes in the air. Tidy shapes. Now right foot, left hand. Left foot, right hand. Ich, ni, sun, chi. So it should be smooth and graceful. Now above your head, right foot, left hand. Cut forward, step back. Left foot, right hand. Cut forward, step back. Nice big circle. Nice big circle. And again, left hand, right foot. Left foot, right hand. Drop back off the line, come forward. Back off the line and come forward. So if you imagine that on the end of your fingers, you've got a pencil and you're drawing lines in the air. Okay. And if you look at that, you think, oh, that's quite interesting. What is that? And it's, it's trying to find the beauty in the movement that we're doing. Not warrior stuff. It could be warrior stuff, but it's not warrior stuff. It's just has warrior in it, but it's movement as well. Okay. And from here down on the ground, you need to do a bit of, make sure you keep that fitness level. Ready. Ich, ni, san, chi, do, lo, chi, touch. Ju, ich, ni, san, chi, do, lo, chi, touch. Ju, ju, ich, ni, san, chi, do, lo, chi, touch. Ju, ju, ich, ni, san, chi, do, lo, chi, touch. Ju, ju, last 10. Ich, ni, san, chi, do, lo, chi, touch. Ju, ju. Hands for a second and come on to your fronts. Lie flat. Remember with this one, you just lift your body just a little bit and your feet just a little bit and quite quick. So don't try to go up high, just a little bit. Okay, let's go. Ich, ni, san, chi, do, lo, chi, touch. Ju, ju. Ich, ni, san, chi, do, lo, chi, touch. Ju, ju. Ich, ni, san, chi, do, lo, chi, touch. Ju, ju. Ich, ni, san, chi, do, lo, chi, touch. Ju, ju. Last 10. Ich, ni, san, chi, do, lo, chi, touch. Ju, ju. Good. Slide your knees forward. Just stretch back. And up again. And stretch out left leg. Right leg. Toes up. Just unmute you. Good. Yeah. Toes up. Toes up. Feet together, down and up. Rotate the knees. Rotate the other way. Arms forward. Arms back. Make sure you're working those shoulders. Nice and loose, so one side and the other side. Let the weight take you over. And circle around a couple of times. And the other way. And swinging the arms left and right. That's nice. Good. And hands above your head, rattle your fingers. And shake your wrists. Okay, head up and down. Shoulder to shoulder. Left to right. Head back, gently shake. Shoulders forward. Shoulders back. Good. We'll do a little mock saw before we finish. So eyes closed. Nice posture. If you're needing just nice and relaxed, about 15 seconds or so. So just eyes closed and just calming your mind down, calm your body down. Mock saw. Regular breathing. Sorry, your neck. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, that's chord stuff. Also, the Hontai no tsukuri. You get the idea with I'm using a couple of remotes and just putting them in the position of the imaginary person's feet, and it works really well actually. I suddenly thought the other day, how can I explain this? And anyway, I hope you got the idea. And we'll continue with this kind of stuff over the foreseeable. I don't know what we're on today. I think session 100 and, I've got no idea, maybe 113 maybe. It's quite a few. Yeah. But if you're doing these regularly, I mean, I was going to ask, do you feel that it's Chris, I know you're a beginner to this stuff. Well, not anymore, you're not, but you were. Yeah. How are you finding it for you?
It's wonderful, yeah. It's one, it's really enjoyable, and two, it's just it's great. I think it's just good for coordination as much as anything, you know.
Yeah. It is. I mean, I find it, you know, for me, obviously I've been doing it a long time, but always I've got to sometimes think, what? You know, and I sort of, it's not my body. And so you become, it's like new, you know, it's like fresh. It's not like, if I did a routine with barbells, it's going to be the same, you know, really most times. Whereas this, every single time I move, I think that's not quite the same as the last time I moved doing this. You know, even your Unsoku, every time you move, it's never quite the same as the last time you did it, even though you've done millions of them. Now, how about you, Paul?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, we're finding.
You're from a different tradition, aren't you? So.
Yeah, that chord stuff thing was quite good. It's different to it, but yeah, it's good. It's great to learn a different sort of.
No, brilliant. And how you do? How are you finding it, Claire?
Yeah, I'm finding it really good.
Just
see you later. Have a good day.
Things.
Sorry, say.
Noticing the small things, you know, like just kind of being able to like touch the feet, go further, and like.
Yeah, I know. I find that. I think I said
those little things.
Yeah. No, that's all it is. You know, it's little stuff. And Aggie, how are you doing with it?
Yeah, fine, Paul, but I never get a lie in.
Yeah, I know. Same with me. I mean, I've got a meditation class in about 2 minutes. So
I wake up at 1:45. I wake up at 1:45 and I think, oh my God, I've got to get up.
But at least you can keep your brain in neutral. Well, you know what I mean. No, you can't. Yeah. That's the thing. That's the trouble with Aikido. You've got to think. But it is good. Anyway, I've got to go, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, and we'll be back at 5 and back tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
God willing, as they say. That's because I must start.
Yeah.
See you later, young Boone.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.